how's it going, folks? Keith here for Come On The Hoop Celtic, as you know, because you're watching the video. So basically, big game this weekend, Flag Day at Paradise, 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, exclusively on Celtic TV. So everybody keeps asking me, is it on Sky Sports, is it on BT? No, it's on Celtic TV. So some people that don't have it, don't know what he's going to do, unfortunately. But massive game. This is the bread and butter. Obviously, the league is our focus this season, which it has been a long time, because we're in Scottish football. But we're going for a ninth consecutive title this season. So hopefully there's going to be bumps, there's going to be bruisings, there's going to be fabulous goals, there's going to be howling goals given away. There's going to be good and emotional times ahead this season. A lot of people are expecting a quadruple treble. In my eyes, I can't see it happening. Not because I'm not saying Neil Lennon's not good enough for it. I just think the squad in depth are very good midfield. Defensively, we still have to build, and we need another striking option as well. So basically, looking at this now, there's 65 games to win a treble. That's before Champions League or Europa League games, European games. It's going to be hard. It's going to be very, very hard. But I'm going to talk about the St Johnstone's game and go back to this one as well, dropping topics like this. Jesus, Snoop Dogg would be happy with me dropping it like it's hot. So, right, so basically, St Johnstone, we found out obviously a couple of weeks ago when the fixtures were confirmed that we have St Johnstone at home. When I think of St Johnstone, a Paradise emotional game, I think of obviously 1998, Smell the Glove, Hemrick and the boys stopped the Huns doing 10 in a row. Well before my time. So it's going to be emotional. Obviously Caesar's Mrs McNeil and Mrs Chalmers are going to be coming out and doing the flag presentation, which is a lovely gesture by the club. After the emotional season we had last season of the two of them pass away within the space of a week, which was really upsetting for fans and anyone that's associated with them. So I can see us beating St Johnstone. I think we'll definitely have them in the midfield. Fitness wise, we're improving each game, definitely 100%. We'll have the edge over them, obviously playing the games earlier as well in Austria and Switzerland. But starting lineup, I'm going to say Bain in goal. I think Craig Gordon played very good the other night in Cardew, in Tallinn. I don't think he's going to get the nod domestically in the league. I think he might have a few Breford Cup games and a few Scottish Cup games. But Bain back in. Bangoli left. Bangoli's been immense since he came in. Obviously, a few times he's had to come off a few little small injuries, but he gets himself fit and back for the next game. So Bangoli left. The centre backs, I'm going to say, is Oyer, Beaton and Ralston. Now people are probably saying, this guy's slurring his words, what's going on? Last night I got 2 teeth taken out. 2 teeth taken out at 7 o'clock last night. Stitches in my mouth. So give me the benefit of the doubt. If I slur my words, I'm still like, ugh. But yeah, so it's going to be Beaton in there. Beaton's been quite comfortable defensively this season so far in the European qualifiers and pre-seasons, and then Christopher Royal will get the nod. The reason why I didn't say Julian and Similovic is banned because what happened at St Gallen with that elbow, or the kick you could say, he got the ban there, and then Christopher Julian picked up, I think it was 10 yellow cards altogether in Ligue 1. So that's the reason why he's that domestic ban's at the kicking in for this game, unfortunately. Ralston played alright the other night. I think he'll do a job against St Johnstone. Obviously, a lot of people saying he's shy, he's not good enough. But I still think he'll do a job. He's not my preferable right back. Obviously, we have got El Hamid off the Israeli team, but I could see, obviously, I don't know if he's fully fit yet. So I'll say Ralston will get the nod as well. Midfield, it's going to be no change there. Obviously, domestically wise, I know Brown was playing the other night and Christie came on, but McGregor was rested by Forrest. So Brown will play. Obviously, the captain has to do the flag with the Lisbon Lions. Wife's phenomenal captain, been amazing the last 11, 12 years he's been at the club. It's been phenomenal. And I hope he does get the 10 in a row. As you see behind me, beautiful Sunday. Literally buzzing for this game like the Bumblebee jersey. Cringy as fuck. But yeah. It'd be Brown in there. it'd be Christie attacking, and then it'd be Callum kind of box to box midfielder as he is, being phenomenal, scoring good goals in the European qualifiers. The left is going to be Mikey Johnson, no question about it. He's been really, really good since he came into the side this season. I know he's played a few games last season, but he's really stepped up to play. It must be down to that Stilian Petrov number as well. And then on the right will be Jamesy Forrest. James, he obviously got rested the other night. We could have needed him. We could have got a few more goals against him, but quite good. Up front, I'm going to go Griffiths on this one. The reason why I'm going to go Griffiths, I think he's given him a bit of trust. He's playing quite well. Obviously, scoring a couple of games recently as well. I think he'd rest Edouard for the game on Wednesday night at Cluj. So definitely, I definitely think that it's going to be Griffiths. I think Griffiths this season, I'm expecting a lot of things from him. I'm expecting a lot of, obviously, assists, free kicks, good goals, maybe even taking the penalties as well. You never know, stepping up to that play mentality be quite good. Griffiths. So we're going to have a strong bench. We'll have Johnny Hayes on the bench. We'll have Craig Gordon. Who else we could have on the bench there? We also have we could have Luke O'Connell on the bench. We could have Edouard on the bench. I'm forgetting someone. Chaved, obviously Marion Chaved. The goal the other night was phenomenal. So I'd say he could come on, make his Scottish debut, show the Celtic faithful what he's all about. Big time. I think there'll be something there. But my predictions for the game, because I obviously think the lads are obviously going to go out and perform in front of a full crowd as well. So I'm going to say 3-0 Celtic. I think the goals are going to come from Oyer, McGregor, and I'm going to say Chaved. I think Chaved's going to come off and be a super sub. I also forgot Sinclair as well. A lot of people are saying like Sinclair, he's not the mentality as he was 3 seasons ago. His debut goal. Footballers either stride for 3 years. We all have up and downs, performances in life, but I hope he stays. I really do. I think he's been a great player for the club. Very underrated footballer, but I hope so. For my predictions for this season, out straight, obviously 38 games in the league. I think we're going to win 24 games. We're going to draw 10 games, which a lot of people say, 10 games? Drawing 10 games? Is he on something? That's a lot of dropping points. I think the legs are going to be tired. He's going to have to change the squad around, especially if we're going all fronts to get this quadruple treble and going to be competitive as well in Europe. So that's the reason why I'm saying 10 draws, and then 4 losses. 4 losses. I think it's going to go down to a sneaky shock loss, probably against Hamilton or something. Maybe I don't like saying this, but I think it could happen against the Huns, maybe against Hearts or someone like that. But fingers crossed we don't drop them points. But that's my prediction. I'm not going to turn around and say we're going to win every game. You know, I don't think the boys have an invincible season in them at this moment of time. But never say never in football. So I think we'll wrap up the league this season comfortably. I'd say it'd be probably around, I'm going to go say 16 points. I think Rangers will step up to the play, but they won't have the goods in the last half of the season. Actually, who are Rangers? I forgot to realise. I'm talking about Hibs or Hearts or not Hibs. who am I even talking about? What am I showing on about? But anyways, yeah, as I said, Rangers. I don't think they'll stop us. I don't think they will. I just think they're that high-headed about their signings they're getting in and all. But I'm not here to talk about them. I'm here to talk about the champions of Scotland. They're going for 9 in a row. And League Cup, I think we'll wrap the League Cup up by Christmas, definitely. And the Scottish Cup, I just can't see us winning this year. I think it's going to be a double win for us. League Cup and obviously the League, but I just can't see the Scottish Cup. I obviously the advantage is getting the League Cup wrapped up and all by Christmas, early December, and then you can focus on the Scottish Cup. It just depends how we're getting on domestically as well, and also how we're getting on in Europe if we're still in Europe. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, got the two teeth out last night. My words are all over the place. I wasn't waiting around because it'd be too long to do the video, but hope you enjoy. Do this. If you do, hit this. If you don't, look at 90% of the time it's good feedback, so I'm quite confident. And thank you very much who has subscribed to the channel. Hail, yous are gents and lassies. The rest who hasn't, your own loss. Take care. All the best.
Over us, and every single night, when me dad would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out with the